Hey there, smart home enthusiasts. Welcome back to another episode where we dive into the world of smart window shades. Today it's all about creating that perfect ambience in your space with SmartWings cellular shades and the Third Reality Honeycomb shades. So grab a seat and let's explore the nuances that set these two apart. Now, before we jump into the details, if you're looking for a deep dive into shade mounting and pairing with the Smartthings hub, then check out the links in the description for some comprehensive reviews. Today, I just want to focus on the shades themselves, the SmartWings light filtering shade and the Third Reality translucent shade. Let's start with the basics. Both shades are the same design concept. SmartWings cellular shades and the Third Reality Honeycomb shades are like cousins in the window covering family. They boast that elegant accordion style appearance that we all love. Also, when it comes to the material in these shades, SmartWings light filtering and the Third Reality's translucent options are essentially twins. They allow that beautiful diffused light to grace your space without revealing the silhouette of people or objects. Perfect for maintaining your privacy. In this shade comparison list, you'll notice some category labels that are white text, while others are in yellow text. First, let's delve into the white categories to highlight the similarities between these shades. Then we'll shift our focus to the yellow categories, exploring the distinct differences. And finally, I'll share my personal conclusion on which shade stands out as the best choice. Looking at shade type, I'm comparing both cellular or accordion style. I think Third Reality calls them honeycomb, SmartWings calls them cellular, but they're essentially the same type of shades that we're comparing. Fabric types are same, both offer blackout and light filtering. Both blackout shades use aluminum within the fabric cells to filter out all light. And if you opt for the light filtering option, what that does is diffuses the light coming in through the shade, but if you're on the outside, you can't see objects through it. So it just allows light to come in. Jumping down to mounting types, both offer inside and outside mount. You would use an inside mount if you have a deep window well and you want to mount the blind with inside the well of the window. And an outside mount goes on top of the window and covers the entire window, including the frame. Mounting difficulty, I would say very easy for both, and pairing is very easy for both. Third Reality has the Zigbee protocol, and on the SmartWings, I've paired with both Zigbee and Matter. I have both types of shades, and in both instances, very easily done. Battery operation, around 6 months. Duration is based on 2 cycles per day, opening in the morning, closing in the evening. The remote control I show is optional. I would recommend a remote if you're installing these shades in rooms that are going to be used by guests. The guests can easily control without understanding voice control commands and that sort of thing. Actually, I show optional on Third Reality as far as the remote is concerned, but if you need to adjust the limits, you definitely need a remote to do so. So I'd recommend you get the remote. You can use a single remote for all of your Third Reality shades. And on SmartWings, you can buy a 5-channel remote, which will control up to 5 channels. I think they also offer a 12-channel. All right, let's look at reliability. I would say excellent for both, and overall quality, I would say excellent for both. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at some of the difference. We'll first start with fabric colors and style. I'm going to talk about style first. Third Reality has one option. They have a small honeycomb style, which is roughly 1.5 inches. And SmartWings offers 2 different size honeycomb structure. The Hazel is a 1.5 inch and the Noah is a 1.77 inch. Colors, Third Reality only has one color offering. They refer to that color, I believe, as stone. It's pretty well neutral as far as decor, and I think it would work in most situations, perhaps not all. SmartWings offers 6 different fabric colors in the Noah shade. That's the larger honeycomb structure, and 7 different colors in the Hazel shade, which is the 1.5 honeycomb structure. All right, let's look at shade style types. So both SmartWings and Third Reality offer full window blackout or light filtering. When I say full window, I mean the shades travel from the top to the bottom, covering 100% of the window. There's two additional style options with SmartWings. You can get Levitate or Dual. Levitate basically allows you to open either the top and or bottom of a window covering, or you can cover the full window. The Dual is actually two shades. You have a blackout and a light filtering shade that can be moved independently of one another. So if you're a daytime sleeper, you could have blackout in the morning, and then you could raise that blackout shade to reveal the light filtering. That would still protect your privacy but let light in. Or you have the option to open both shades completely. Protocols available. Both shades offer remote-only operation plus Zigbee. If you go with SmartWings, you have the additional protocols of Z-Wave Plus and Matter. Let's look at power supply source. On the SmartWings, you have a lithium-ion battery. Third Reality operates with 4 AA batteries. So that's nice to have that convenience of being able to switch that out opposed to having to charge the lithium-ion battery. Let's look at time to charge. On the SmartWings, once every 6 months, you would have to charge it 5 to 6 hours. It's not necessary, obviously, to charge on Third Reality because you would simply replace the batteries. If you opt for the optional solar panel, there would obviously be no charge time, assuming that you had sufficient sunlight in that particular window. Optional solar panel, yes, that's available in SmartWings. That's not necessary on Third Reality. Let's look at speed. Compared the speed of Third Reality against SmartWings after I installed fresh batteries in the Third Reality blind. Both blinds were fully charged. For this test, I found that the Third Reality blind was about 8 seconds faster. So SmartWings took about 30 seconds to close, and Third Reality took 22 seconds. Sound levels on both blinds, I would say, is noticeable but tolerable. Although this wasn't scientific, I used my phone and a decibel app to measure the sound. I saw that the Third Reality blind was about 10 dB louder. So SmartWings registered between 48 and 50 dB, whereas Third Reality was between 59 and 64 dB. So this is not extremely loud, but if you have these blinds installed in a quiet bedroom, you're definitely going to notice them in the morning when they open. Let's look at construction next. SmartWings is mainly metal construction. There is some plastic in it, but very little. Third Reality is pretty much all plastic. I will state that the plastic is very sturdy on the Third Reality shade. Let's look at width options. Third Reality has a limit of 30 to 39 inches on the width, whereas SmartWings offers between 19 and 110 inches, and if you need to go larger, you can contact them for a custom width. Looking at the length, Third Reality comes in a standard length of 72 inches, regardless of what width option you select. The blind length is adjusted after you install it. There's a little lever on the bottom of the blind that whenever that lever is pressed in, when it touches the windowsill, it automatically stops, and then that sets the lower limit for your blind. On the SmartWings blind, on the length option, you have between 22 inches and 110 inches. And if you need to go longer than that, you can opt for their custom option as well. Construction rating, I would say on the SmartWings is excellent. And Third Reality, I gave a rating of very good, but only because the SmartWings blind has metal versus the plastic construction. Let's look at cost next. All right, first of all, I priced both of these blinds at a 37-inch width and a 54-inch length opening, and both were priced with Zigbee motor and no remote. So there's approximately 60% difference in price, SmartWings being the more expensive option, negating any discount offers that might be available. So looking at SmartWings, the blackout shade is a little more than the light filtering shade. Blackout at $291, where the light filtering is at $285, versus Third Reality at this size would be $166.99. So a little bit difference in price there. As far as discounts, there is often discounts offered for both blinds, particularly on holidays or Black Friday and right before Christmas. There was an 8 to 10% discount on the SmartWings, depending on the order that you made, and Third Reality is offering a 40% discount, which is substantial. So looking at those discounts, significant savings there. So the message is, look for holiday and Black Friday deals. If you subscribe to my mailing list on my website, I often notify you of such deals, so I'd recommend that you sign up if you want to be notified. Now the million-dollar question: which shade is your perfect match? In my book, both shades are winners, offering attractive and reliable window coverings. But let's talk customization and price. The SmartWings shade has a certain sophistication when it comes to fit and finish. It's got that high-end look and a feel that can elevate any room. Of course, such sophistication comes with a price tag. Third Reality, on the other hand, brings affordability to the table without sacrificing style. Speaking of limitations, Third Reality maxes out at 72 inches length and 37 inches width, while SmartWings gives you the freedom to go big with a maximum width and length of up to 110 inches. If you're all about color coordination, SmartWings' multiple color options are a win, although Third Reality's neutral palette plays it safe with compatibility across various decors. Battery-wise, Third Reality uses standard AA batteries, swapped twice a year. On the flip side, SmartWings demands a bit more attention, needing a 6-hour charge twice annually, unless you opt for the $50 solar panel for a hassle-free experience. Both shades are fantastic, reliable, and eye-catching. If you're on a budget, Third Reality is a solid choice. But if you're all about style, color, and customization, then SmartWings is the way to go. I hope this episode sheds some light on your window covering dilemma. If you found it helpful, a thumbs up would really make my day and support the channel. Until our next smart home adventure, stay smart and stay connected.
This is the future. Evolution.